Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome back to another Zenless Zone Zero reaction. Today we have Metal Chimera. I know I have not listened to Endless Construction Day night version, but there were a few people commenting saying that this is a good song anyway, and that it carries over elements from the day version. So at very least I shouldn't be completely lost when it comes to the similarities that are apparently in there. And a lot of people wanted me to hear this one. It was one of the more commented ones, individual comments, as well as the most voted comment. So I figured it would just be a good one to start with. And if anyone else has any other recommendations, of course, drop them down in the comments below for the next video, and maybe I'll get to those. But first, we got to get to this one, so without further ado, let's go! Ooh. Oh, those are the same words as the first one. Okay. Now I see why they're connected. So this must be a boss, I guess. That makes sense. Metal Chimera sounds like a boss. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Ooh, that's heavy. Ooh. All right. This is definitely a lot more bassy, I suppose. Much more in that low end. Has those very scratchy synths on the top. It's kind of like a remix. Makes sense, especially for a boss of that area. Ooh, the halftime. Ooh, ooh, just a little taste of it. You tease. I'm just kind of gonna go with the assumption that this is a boss because it feels like one. This has that tension that a boss would, definitely. Ooh, 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 ooh. Ooh, there's the halftime again. Ooh, sticking around longer. Ooh, ooh yeah. I love how they're doing this too. Of course, I'll break down why a little bit more afterwards, but I love this approach to this version of this song for a few reasons. Ooh, ooh. And back to the regular speed. Now I kind of wonder what the night version sounds like, because I wonder if it's like this might be a blend of those prior two. Maybe in the night version sounds more like this one in the instruments. Very, very interesting take on that. There's a lot of reasons why I love this one now. Ooh, I'm gonna be talking. To begin the yap session, I love that this song feels like a generational movement of the first version. It sounds like this first song that I was really into. I love that it sounded like that 90s grunge street aesthetic sound that came out of the 90s, early 2000s, and it really cemented itself in there. This one is a more modern version of that same song in a way, where like this is a lot more dubsteppy. It has a lot more of those more modern synth approaches to this song. Not nearly as much of the 90s influence and even late 80s influence. That's really cool to me, because not only does that show a general evolution of that original piece, but it also shows a little bit of a corruption and a change in approach, which could be telling of a few things related to the boss, maybe. Also, I now feel stupid because I just realized at the end of the video where it paused and it has the title pop up on screen, it says Unknown Corruption Complex boss theme. So I was right, but also how the hell did I not see that? So at least I was correct there. I don't know how I didn't see that before it started. Very, I mean, that tracks, you know, ADHD brain go burr, but at the same time, how did I not see that? But yeah, I really love how this song did exactly that. It moved everything that I loved about the original up by about 20 years in the electronic music game. All of the synths that were used and everything about the approach of how this song was laid out, even the halftime and going back double time, all of that stuff, those changes were much more of a modern approach to electronic music compared to the first version. And again, I do wonder what the night version kind of sounds like, because it could have been that this song is a blend of the prior two versions and the boss theme just acts as that marriage between the two. I just don't know what the night sounds like. In hindsight, probably should have listened to that first, but I didn't know if it was going to be a completely different approach or a completely different theme entirely. But after hearing the lyrics on this one and kind of getting that vibe off it, I'm like, hey, maybe that's what they're doing and what they're going for. But even without knowing that, this is a really neat approach to that song, and having that literal corruption in the synths and everything, making everything a little bit more acidic, I suppose, is a really neat approach to apparently what is a corruption complex. So all that's working together for me in a lot of ways, and I just really love that in general. I love it when songs take the inspiration from prior versions of that stage and they move it in a different direction in order to showcase the evolution in the area, be it like pre-bomb after bomb or pre-boss after boss, and it has that same motif carried through. I love that, and I love that they kept the lyrics in this one, and they also changed the way that the voice was done, so like that felt different too, and it felt a little bit more menacing. There's a lot of cool things that they did here, and that just makes me want to hear more of their music, because that means the people they hired for all this knew to do that, and it's one of my personal favorite things in video game music of all time. But yeah, I think I'll keep just yapping in circles if I continue to, so I think I'll end it here. Thank you all so very much for watching this video. If you want me to get to any other songs from Zenless, by all means, drop them in the comments like I said at the beginning of the video, and I will do my best to get to them. And stick around, because I'm going to be uploading a cover of Shark's Gotta Bite pretty soon, like within the month if all goes well. So if you want to see me play that on drums, then stick around for that. And of course, if you just like this video and you want to follow me and support me for more, you know how to do all that, and I will see you all in the next video. Goodbye!